How everybody doing? This is Mike Sykes, Millionaire Maker. Hey, with me, I'll make you a millionaire. I just want to make this short video tonight right quick. Like once again, I almost didn't get it made. Here it is, 12:18 in the morning. Clock say 26, but for me it's the 25th day of January 2021. This is day 23 of my 365-day YouTube content creation challenge. Now, I'm bringing you this video. I think I'm just going to bring some just straight value for this video. A little something I was just thinking about outside, for people that want to be first-time home buyers, okay? Now, I know you always want to be a first-time home buyer on your own property and all the rest of that, and that's all good and everything. But let me give you a little something to think about, okay, for you first-time want-to-be home buyers, all right? Instead of buying your first house, a single-family home, a liability, okay, because this is a thing of assets versus liabilities, all right? A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, okay? So when you spend money, you want to spend money on assets. Assets are things that bring you money, okay? Like some situations, they say car leases are liabilities, okay? Because they depreciate, you spend money on them, they cost you money. But sometimes there are ways that you can take those liabilities and turn them into assets, like putting them on Toro and things like that, renting them out, okay? Using your car for advertisement. There are companies now that are starting to, paint the side of your car and pay you so much a week just for you to drive your car around and advertise on them, okay? Now, if you can do those things and have those things as to where they generate enough money as to pay your car note and your insurance and maybe put a few dollars in your pocket, then you turn that liability into an asset. Now, the same thing is applying to homes when you go to buy your first property. Okay, let me give you something to think about. Like I said, instead of buying a single-family home that's going to be a liability, that's going to cost you money, it's going to cost you a mortgage every month, it's going to cost you taxes every year, it's going to cost you lights, gas, water, okay, maintenance, upkeep. Think about this here. Think about, for your first-time home buyers, think about getting a multifamily. Okay, 2, 3, 4, up to 4 units is considered residential. 5 and above is commercial. So you want anything from like 2, 3, 4 units. All right, and the reason for that is, okay, let's say you want to buy a 4-family. All right, we're going to use a 4-family for example. All right, we're going to keep it simple. All right, we're going to say that this 4-family costs $100,000. You're going to go to Fannie Mae or your bank or whatever, and you're going to get qualified. All right, now one thing you're going to take into account is your income, your yearly income. Now, let's say your job, you're working, you make $36,000 a year as your income. All right, now when you're buying a multifamily as opposed to a single family, one of the things that they do is they allow you to take the potential income from the other units. Like I say, let's say this is a 4-family. Now, let's say each unit can bring you in anywhere up to $1,000 a unit. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to live in one of the units and you're going to rent the other 3 units out. Now, let's say you rent them out $1,000 a unit. That's $3,000 a month that you have for income that comes in. That's $3,000 a month for 12 months. That's $36,000. Okay, now that's potential income that you have coming in a year. $36,000 more a year. Okay, that gets the bank is going to give you a percentage of that, okay, as income that they're going to add to, let's say, your 32,000 or whatever it is, let's say 32,000 that you make a year. All right, now they're going to take 30,000 of that 36 that you got coming in off the units, going to add it to your 32, making you have 62. Now you qualify for more money, as to where first you qualified for $100,000 property. Now you qualify for $150,000 property, okay? Because your income is more, so now you qualify for more property, all right? And off of that, that brings your mortgage down lower, all right? Now let's say you get off of that, you get an $800 a month mortgage. Now you got to remember, all right, you're living in one of the units. Each unit bringing you in $1,000 a month. So your mortgage is $800 a month. So you got one unit paying your mortgage. Not only are they paying your mortgage, but they're putting $200 into your bank account. Where the other two units that are paying you $1,000 a unit, that money's going into your bank account too. Now, you're living rent-free in your apartment. You rent out the other three. The first one pays your mortgage off and put money in your account. The other two, they pays you, put money in your account. Now all this money, so you take one apartment that pays your lights, your gas, your water, your car notes, your insurance, okay? All that's taken care of now off of these units. And then you have this fourth unit that's giving you $1,000 just cash flow, that's just adding up, that you're able to stack up and then redo it again and go get you another multifamily unit to do it again. Now, after you've done this like maybe 2-3 times, okay, now you got enough income coming in as to where now you can go get your single family home, all right, and have this 4-family flat over here pay the mortgage on that one, plus put money in your pocket, okay, while you're living rent-free, period. All right, that's just one of the valuable suggestions or strategies, okay, that I want to give you, something to think about in case you want to be, like I say, a first-time home buyer. Instead of buying a liability, think about it and look into buying an asset. Look into getting an asset, like I say, anything like a 2-family flat, 3-family flat, 4-family flat, okay? Now, hey, I was lucky enough that's the situation that I'm into, okay? I'm purchasing my first duplex, which is the one that I've been living in for the last 3 years. Now, what I've managed to do in the process, because right now I'm on a lease with option to buy, okay? I have a 2-year lease with option to buy that gives me 2 years to get my credit and finances together in order to cash him out and the property be mine. But in the process, okay, I've managed to acquire control of the total property, all right? And now I pay him a certain amount, and out of that certain amount, most of that comes from my tenant, okay? So I've managed to reduce my monthly rent payment from $650 down to $200, okay? Giving me $450 available cash flow every month that I am able to invest in other endeavors, okay? See, that's what you want to do. If you can't live for free, you want to live as cheap as possible. All right, and let's make that your first purchase. All right, then, like you say, come at the tax time, you own the property, you get your tax advantages, you get your write-offs, you get your depreciation, everything that's on that property that you can remove with a screwdriver, you get to write off as a deduction. Okay, so let's remember that, and that's one of the benefits of owning income producing property. And that's what you want to look for first. Instead of buying a single family home that becomes a liability, you want to get a multifamily that becomes an asset. And you can make it even better. Like if you have a 4-family flat, you can get hire a property manager, and you never even have to let your tenants know that you're the owner. As far as they know, you're just another tenant. You all pay your rent to the property management, and hey, the property management reports to you, but nobody knows. Okay? That's my value that I want to bring today in my video today. Okay, no fluff, no nothing. My name is Michael Sykes. I'm the Millionaire Maker. If you've made it this far in my video, if you don't mind, I'd appreciate if you go ahead and hit the like button. Not only hit the like button, but hit the subscribe button. And if you find value in this video and you know of somebody that's maybe thinking about buying their first home, okay, and they're looking for a single family house, share this video with them. Give them something to think about. All right, because it's always nice if you can make your first purchase something that puts money in your pocket, as opposed to something that takes money out of your pocket. Now you got to go to work all day, every day, in order to pay your light bill, in order to pay your gas bill, in order to pay your water bill. But now you can just sit at home and have your tenants pay all of these bills for you and pay off your mortgage, allowing you to be able to own the property. All right? Doesn't that sound a lot better than having to go out and work and bust your butt every day to pay off these bills and pay this mortgage? All right? Like I say, that's just something to think about. All right? Like I say, my name is Michael Sykes. I'm the Millionaire Maker. Hang with me. I'll make you a millionaire. Peace. See you tomorrow.